Hello Taurus, my name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's get into it. Taurus and their person. What's going on? Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, Page of Cups. You're dealing with somebody who's very creative. I feel like you, Taurus, you're very creative as well with all that Venusian energy. There's someone you would like to make an offer towards right now. However, you're a little bit hesitant because you don't want to make a wrong offer towards somebody that... Oh, you know what I'm getting? It's like you made an offer, or somebody made an offer towards you here in the recent past. But it's almost the energy of like, that wasn't the person you wanted. Like, you're very sad right now, Taurus. You're very, very sad. A new love opportunity could have popped up recently, but only to make you realize, oh shit, this isn't like the person that I love actually. There's sadness associated with this Page of Cups. So someone could have made you an offer, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that, and you did, just to wind up realizing, oh wait, this person is actually just making me miss the past person even more. And that can happen, right? When we don't take the time to really heal from what has broken us, that can always happen. I feel like either you or someone took action towards somebody that you're kind of regretting, or this person's regretting taking action towards somebody. I'm strongly getting it's you though, Taurus. You took action towards a new person, or like I said, someone took action towards you and they're still stuck on the past, but either way, you're very, very sad. You're in a low vibrational state right now. You could have been dealing with somebody who's very greedy, selfish, materialistic, just kind of like a false. This is like somebody who you thought they were one way, but they actually turned out, once you spent a lot of time with them, it turns out they were a different way. And this makes you sad because this was something you thought could have been something new and really, really beautiful. Turns out though that I feel like the physical connection was very, very strong there, but now it's like you're just trying to rest from whatever new beginning this was because they didn't compare to the past person. And you thought it was going to be so much better. And that can happen, you know, sometimes, Taurus, don't be too hard on yourself because there you are. Don't be too hard on yourselves because that can happen. It's natural to, when we can feel one connection starting to fade out or end, or it needs to grow even, and we're not ready for it to grow, and we know that we need to sort of separate. Our first thing can be, let's move on right away to try and feel better and sort of fill that void that's left when our nervous system starts acting up from that person who we're used to being there all the time. They're not there anymore. So let's fill that void with someone new. The problem with that is that new person isn't going to be your old person. And it might be fun and it might be amazing for the first couple of days, but beyond that, all you or this person, if the roles are reversed, is going to think is just be really sad because, oh, this person doesn't do it like they did. Because you haven't had enough time to heal from the past person, to get all those little notions of memory about them that were unique to only them. You haven't had enough time to sort of get those out of your head. So I feel like when it comes to this connection with this person, overall you're sad about it because it was an indulgence that I feel like felt right at the time. You were trying to help feel better. You're trying to feel better, and it ended up making you just feel worse and missing the past person. Yeah, the Hierophant reverse there. Some of you may be divorced as of recently. That's just a message for a couple of you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles reverse. There's something about like you or this person wishes that they wouldn't have went after this. I'm getting more it's you. You wish that you wouldn't have even have started anything with this newer person. Ace of Cups reverse. It just made you miss and love the past person even more. Yeah, you felt, but I feel like somebody from your past connection, whether it was the other person or you, Taurus, was unwilling to make changes here in order to make the connection grow. I do feel like that's something that you're thinking a lot more about now, what you would have done to make it grow now, especially that you've sort of hung out with this new person and they don't compare to the past person. And like I said, it's not World card reverse. There is unfinished business with the person that's on your mind from the past, the person that you can't get over. Tell me more about that. What's the unfinished business with the person in the past? Person in your past, Queen of Pentacles, Star card reverse. I feel like maybe you feel like you didn't give the proper attention to somebody who was really stable, really like a staple. Not only were they stable, they were a staple in your life. They were someone who was very consistently there for you in your life. You could have been friends with this person for a very long time, preceding sort of any sort of dating or anything like that. You're trying to find peace in this whole situation after all of this stress, because it looks like whatever new connection, whatever ending happened here with this Queen of Pentacles hurt you a lot more than you thought. I feel like you went off with a new person thinking it was going to make you feel better, help you get over this other past person, and in reality you just want to feel at peace, because all that did was make you hurt, I feel. How does this person from Taurus's past that they're missing feel about them currently? Strength card reverse. They're trying to be strong. They could have viewed this separation or whatever happened between you guys. They're hurting just as much as you were. They also could know about how maybe you tried to move on. That could be something. Oh yeah, with the Three of Cups, they definitely could know either through social media or just mutual friends. There's something here in the energy where this person, they didn't know, but someone enlightened them that there may have been a third party, that you may have moved on very fast. So this person currently, how they feel about you is they're just trying to stay strong. They feel a little bit betrayed, like maybe you moved on a little bit fast. And they didn't really see that coming. So I do feel like this person is hurt because they sensed a very, very strong soulmate connection. I feel like you did as well, Taurus. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been missing this past person while you were in the new connection, right? There was a strong soulmate bond here. Strong soulmate bond. That's some sort of third-party action here. We have the Five of Swords reversed again. This person, or you, just wants to find peace. I keep getting that message. You just want to find some sort of peace after all of this has happened. It's like something went down with someone who was a staple in your life. Whether you were official, married, it doesn't matter. They were a staple. You could have known them for a very, very, very long time. They put an ending to this, or there's one of you put an ending to it. There was an ending here. And then it looks like you tried to move on to help yourself feel better quite fast, and they found out about it, and they're very hurt by it. They're trying to find their strength within themselves right now. They can't believe that you would move on so fast. It kind of made them feel like they weren't good enough, especially since, this was such a strong bond between the both of you. They feel very betrayed, like I said. What's the advice for Taurus regarding this situation? Okay. The advice is you were just trying to explore your options with the Chariot card there. You could be dealing with a Cancer. The advice is to try not to jump right into another connection too soon. It looks like you move very forward. Like we already said in the reading, probably trying to grieve and move on from this person, this Queen of Pentacles that you've known a long time. Looks like you tried to go out there exploring your other options, but again, same thing. Nothing was quite the same. So, taking charge. Four of Cups energy, you can't make it up. Nothing was quite as good as this Queen of Pentacles that you dealt with. It seems to me like you would like to make some sort of an offer towards this person because you just can't get them out of your head. What other advice do we have for Taurus? Should they make an offer towards this person that they can't stop thinking about? Or has the damage here been too much? Someone could have, during this connection, could have been entertaining other options, whether it was you or this person. Or you could have suspected this person was exploring other options, but now you're really scared. You're sort of waiting for the right time to communicate with this person because you just cannot, Lover's card, you just cannot get this person off your mind no matter what you do, no matter who you try to date or go with. And that is because this cycle is unfinished. There's unfinished business here. The cycle has not been closed. There's still more to this soul contract. I just feel like there's a brief reprieve here in this connection. I feel like this person has a lot to say to you about how you broke their heart, potentially, and they've had to go on a long healing journey. If you're wondering if they keep an eye on you, yes, they do. Possibly from, you know, an account that's like not theirs. I'm getting blocked energy here. But this isn't over. This isn't over. Don't worry. It's not like you're never going to talk to this Queen of Pentacles again, unless you don't want to, of course. There's always free will. But what the cards are saying is that this soul contract is not quite complete. There's still more to be done here. It looks like this person is healing. They do have a lot to say to you, or when this split happened, they had a lot to say to you about how you broke their heart, possibly. Again, they're keeping a close eye on you. And we have the Hierophant. This could very well come back together, since it's not finished yet, and end up in marriage. But it's only going to happen that way if you both learn your separate lessons. This is very twin flamey-ish, right? The universe isn't going to allow you guys to come back together until other contracts that we've made that don't even have anything to do with love are sort of fulfilled. And then at that point, the universe will bring you guys back together, but not right now. But there is unfinished business. This person is healing from something to do with this connection, from either words that were said, from some type of communication that happened, or a breakdown in communication where words were said and communication stopped altogether. This person is working very, very hard on healing. Any more advice for Taurus, just like overall? It seems to me like this person wishes to be left alone right now. This person could have told you, like, don't ever talk to me again, leave me alone. This could have been something really bad. There was a really bad breakdown in communication that this person, it's taking all this person's energy right now just to heal from whatever happened here. I feel like they may have said something along the lines of, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want. So that's why we had that Three of Wands. You're kind of waiting for the right time to approach this person, because you know that they're your person, that you want to be with them. Because anytime you try to be with anyone else, even no matter how good looking they are, no matter how funny they are, they're not them at the end of the day. And that's really bothering you. Yeah, your Temperance reverse could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or they could have Sagittarius placements. Your energy, you're currently feeling very, very unsettled by this whole situation, because you feel, yeah, Ten of Swords reverse. You're trying to not feel that way, but you can't help but feel like you wish you would have kind of done everything you could have at the time to hang on to this Queen of Pentacles person, because it does look like you guys are in no contact right now. This person could have literally said, I wish to be left alone right now. So whatever happened between you guys, the breakdown here in communication or in actions or whatever, was so bad that this person does not wish to speak as of right now. That's not going to last forever, though. Like I said, World card reverse. The cycle is not complete. You guys have unfinished business here. And yes, this person does keep an eye on you. How does Taurus feel about, deep down, about this past person? Five of Swords reverse. You're just wishing for peace. You're just wishing for peace after this whole ordeal. You're viewing them as the Empress now. You could have been dealing with a fellow Taurus or Libra. You're wishing that you could just go back in time and just create peace. Whatever it was that got in the way of this connection, you understand now how special this past person was to you, and you'll do anything just to have a nice, peaceful, new connection. It doesn't look like it's going to happen right away, because this person's healing from whatever happened already in this connection. But I feel like once they do heal from it, truly heal from it, where they don't even care about it anymore, I feel like that's when the universe kind of brings you guys back together. Not necessarily for a romantic reconciliation, but just to even kind of be friends and just discuss what happened. But there is potential for reconciliation here, as long as you guys both do the healing work to make sure that whatever broke this connection to begin with doesn't happen again. That is what I have for you, Taurus. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.